New Sentry 17 merchandise is out now. Click the link in the description to get yours today. All right, boys, welcome on in. Topic number 2 for the week. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be ranking every catcher here in baseball. Make sure you guys are heading over to the live channel so you can catch me on Saturdays at 5. So we got the tiers once again. The elite, the great, the mid, the meh, and the AAA catchers. So with the teams, I kind of went through and I started at the bottom and went to the top. I'm not going to do that. I am just kind of going to go through them. I'm not ranking all of these guys because not all of them are actually really starting. I will pick and choose who I'm ranking. So let's start off. It's a bad one to start off with because we know he's probably the best. He's probably the best catcher in baseball. Adley Rutschman really established himself. He is awesome. Ever since coming up, he's helped this team become borderline elite. You could go watch the last video to find out. He really turned their organization around, though. He's fantastic. On-base machine. Great catcher as well. He's elite, man. He just is. Francisco Alvarez. Mid feels tough. I'm going to put him there. It's not bad. He just hit 30 home runs last year, 30 home runs last year. That's kind of his offensive, that's his production is home runs. He's not a great catcher behind the plate by any means. He's not bad. He's got a good arm. But overall, I would put him in mid just because, homers are hard to come by, but that's kind of all he offers right now at the plate is homers. And he's young. He's got time to develop that. So for now, I think it's fair to put him in mid. 1 year. I don't want to rank Austin O'Fine AAA. He'll go there. Austin Wells. What we saw of him, I'm going to put him there as well. It feels kind of unfair. Nah, we're putting him in meh for now. It felt unfair to put them next to each other. Austin Wells not bad. He came up and was pretty good for the Yankees. Every day, we'll have to see how he is. We just haven't seen much of him yet. Marlins catcher now, Christian Bethancourt. Also meh. I don't think he's AAA because he's actually solid behind the plate, not a great hitter. We'll just have to see how he is for the Marlins. I would assume probably similar production to Jacob Stallings. Bo Naylor was good last year. I'm going to put him in mid. Not a power guy at all whatsoever. I am going to put him with Alvarez. I think it's fair. They, first year catchers last year who they were good. They weren't great. Luis Campusano, I'm going to put meh. I'm not going to put him in AAA. I don't think he's quite that level, but just not anything really particularly good. Christian Vasquez, who I don't think has a team right now. Last year was not good for him. He's been good in the past. I think it's more meh. It's tough because he's been a good hitter in the past, not a great catcher, but last year was just not good, so we'll put him there. Connor Wong, I believe, is who this is. Maybe not. I might be messing that up pretty badly. But the Red Sox catcher tandem, they're both kind of meh. McGuire can hit a little bit, which that might be who this is now that I think about it. But they're kind of a tandem. I'm going to put them in meh. They're just not anything super great. Danny Jansen. I think Danny Jansen, he was injured last year. I think he's great. I think he's a great hitter. I think he's a decent catcher, but I am going to rank him with Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, I'm putting back in mid. I think last year I had him in the elite. He was very good, darn near elite last year and for 2022, heading into 2023. Now, he had a bad year. He wasn't super healthy either, but overall, it was not good. The hitting was way down. The power was way down. Short, thick king just didn't really have it this year. Travis d'Arnaud is a very solid ball player. His stats were not great last year, which is why I have to put him in mid. I think he has potential to be great. He has potential to be a 3 to 4 win catcher if he plays the whole year, which he won't because Sean Murphy, who I'll grade now, it's tough. He had a great first half, and he had such a bad second half. I'm going to put him in elite. I'm elite's kind of like my top 5 kind of thing. I'll put him up there. I think he's a great catcher behind the plate as well. Sean Murphy deserves to be there for sure. Elias Diaz can kind of slap the ball around a little bit. All-Star Game MVP. I'm going to put him in mid. I don't think he's meh. Not a great catcher. Yeah, we're going to move him down. He definitely cooled off second half as well, and he was in Coors, so I think that's kind of a fair spot for him. This is Garver. Garver just got a new team. He's now in the Mariners. I'm going to put him in mid. He's a good catcher behind the plate, and he's a power hitter. Oh, man, that's actually tough. He's a great power hitter. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. He's going into great. It's hard to come by. He's better than Alvarez behind the plate, and he's probably a better hitter than Alvarez. I'm gonna put him up into the great tier. I think Grandal is still on the White Sox actually right now. He's meh. He's not AAA. He still gets on base, but just not a good year last year. Hedges, man. I know he's good behind the plate. Gosh darn, he cannot hit. Ooh, I like the guy, but man, he cannot hit. Jonah Heim. I know his family actually. By the way, fun fact. I'm not joking. I actually do kind of. Jonah Heim is so close to elite. I want to put him there. I will for now. The Buffalo boy, hometown boy. I'm going to put him there for now. If we kick him out, we kick him out. It's fine. All right, let's head to Henry Davis, who in the major leagues last year was just kind of bleh. For now, I'm going to put him in meh. He didn't have as good of a year as these two. And don't get me wrong, Bo Naylor's year was worse than Alvarez. Henry Davis has potential to be fantastic. Very good prospect. They kind of played him in the outfield, though, too, last year. It was weird. I hope they play him behind the dish more this year. Boys, I've got 2 questions for you. Do you love going to live sports games?
Well, yes, Sam. Yes, we do.
Do you like saving money / do you like having money?
Why, yes, Sam. Yes, we do.
I've got the deal for you. If you use SeatGeek, it's the best ticketing app around. Very simple system to use. Green is good, red is bad. You can use my code Sentry17 and get $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Let's get back to the video. Ryan Jeffers, man. I'm not going to rank him. Ryan Jeffers, I'm going to put him in mid. He showed he can be a very good hitter. Behind the plate, we'll have to see. He also just needs to stay healthy. So I like Ryan Jeffers. I think mid is fair for him right now. Keibert Ruiz to me is great. This guy is like a contact king, barrel king. He's not a great catcher by any means, but this guy has got some serious potential to be an incredible hitter in the MLB. He had like the highest percentage of contact percentage of pitches in the strike zone. He also does not chase very much. Got very good potential to be a great hitter in the MLB. Shea Langoliers, he's got some pop. I'm going to put him in meh. He's just not anything super special. Maldonado, I'm going to put him in meh as well. I want to put him in AAA so badly because he just can't hit, but he can still catch a little bit. Gabby Moreno. Gabby Moreno had a good year last year. You know what? He had a great year. Great rookie year. Technically, I think rookie year. Like, the thing is, like, he was Gold Glover, I believe, last year, which is not his game normally. He's normally a contact king. I got to see Gabby Moreno play in Buffalo when he was here because he used to be in the Blue Jays organization. Contact guy, not a power guy, and not usually someone who's great behind the plate. Just won the Gold Glove. Like, dude's legit. Logan O'Hoppe, I've said this in the last video. The guy can just flat out hit. Like, he's an incredible hitter. Behind the plate, he's okay. We're coming off of 1 year. I'm going to put him in mid. I think he's got good potential to get up into this great tier. He also got injured for a little while, so we're going to see how this goes. Patrick Bailey, special behind the dish. Don't take that the wrong way. Like, he's incredible behind the dish. Hitting-wise, top of meh for now. Cal Raleigh. I don't think Cal Raleigh's elite. Like, people think he's elite. He's good behind the dish. He's a power hitter. That's where he gets his value. I'm going to put him in great. I don't think he's quite the complete player that these guys are. You know what I mean? Controversial time. He's still elite. JT Realmuto's still elite. He does this. His even years are incredible. The best years you'll see. And his odd years are, well, bad. JT Realmuto was not terrible by any stretch of the imagination last year. The stats didn't like him defensively. The rule changes kind of got to him. It's almost like because the rules changed, his value like kind of diminished almost behind the plate. He was special in 2022 behind the plate and at the dish. The guy was like incredible. Last year behind at the plate, not great. Like 750-ish OPS, 760 OPS. Just a lot of strikeouts. K rate was up, but he's going to have a good year. Trust me. Like, promise me. Come back to this video in 8 months. Salvi just doesn't have much of it anymore, man. I'm going to put him in meh. He kind of looked old last year. Jacob Stallings is, oh my gosh, I can't watch him play. Tyler Stevenson is mid. I really want to put him in great, but like just last year was really like the first time we saw him kind of healthy and it just wasn't really good. It was weird. We thought he would be a fantastic hitter. He kind of had like a similar to O'Hoppe kind of start to his career, but lately just not great. Trevino, I'm putting in meh. He's a platinum glover, but he can't hit himself. Will Smith to me is elite. Man, that's so tough. The elite's getting very, very, very full. He's just an incredible hitter. He might be the second best catcher in baseball. I'm not ranking these in the tiers, but I'm just saying. William Contreras, oh my, he is so close to elite. He might be elite. Jonah Heim doesn't have the longevity, but neither does William Contreras. Oh man, top of great. I'm keeping JT Realmuto at elite. I don't care. Wilson, his brother, is definitely worse. Like, I think William is definitely kind of crossed him as better now. Wilson's still great. He still had a very good year on a bad Cardinals team last year. Yainer Diaz, man. This guy can hit. I love Yainer Diaz. I think it's only fair if we put him in mid. That's kind of where we're putting the rookies from last year. And we'll do one more here, I think. I'm not going to rank the rest of them. We'll do Yan Gomes. So Yan Gomes is kind of mid at this point. Like, he's kind of shown like he can come around and hit like for good stretches of time. He's a serviceable catcher. I think for the Cubs, like he kind of does the job for now. He's definitely not hurting their team. I'll tell you what. All right, that's the catcher's tier list I've got.